All right, I got it. Hey everyone, I'm Tyler with E-Rigging.com, and as you can see, today we're going to be talking about shackles. Specifically, what a shackle is, what it's used for, and then the different types of shackles and how they are used. If you like this type of content and would like to learn some more about rigging principles and fittings in general, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We've got a lot of awesome rigging content on there, ranging from product overviews to how-to videos that'll help you out in your next rigging project. So what are shackles? Well, shackles are basically a type of rigging fitting that you're going to use as an attachment component. A good example of how a shackle would be used is, say, like where a turnbuckle needs to be able to connect to an eye bolt. So say you might have an eye bolt that's connected to a post, and then you have to be able to connect that turnbuckle to the eye bolt. A shackle is going to be that component in between the two that's going to connect them together. So now let's talk about the different parts of a shackle. Pretty basic. You have the bow of the shackle right here. You of course have the pin, which is going to be used to attach and then detach the shackle from different types of rigging components and rigging assemblies. And then you have the ears of the shackle. And the ears of the shackle are of course what the pin goes through. In this case, with a screw pin anchor shackle, one side of this ear is threaded, the other is not. So this pin threads into the ear. That's the three different parts of a shackle. So now let's talk about the different material and coating types that shackles come in. Now this is a really important thing to consider whenever you're selecting a shackle for your application, and it's going to kind of be dictated by what type of environment the shackle is going to be used in. The materials that we're going to talk about are going to be hot dip galvanized, powder coated galvanized, and then stainless steel. First coating type we'll talk about is going to be hot dip galvanizing. Hot dip galvanized components are very popular, and they're going to be used in the majority of general purpose type applications. But keep in mind that if you're using hot dip galvanized shackles around salt water, you're not going to have the same sort of corrosion resistance that you would with stainless steel. The next coating type is going to be powder coated galvanized. This is going to be a step above just regular hot dip galvanizing, and it's going to provide more durability over the course of the life of the shackle. When it comes to corrosion resistance, it's really hard to beat stainless steel shackles, especially in saltwater environments. But keep in mind that the word stainless does not mean that it's rust proof, so they will require a little bit of care. You can always just wash them off with some fresh water or even clean them off with a stainless steel cleaner. Now the only real downside to stainless steel shackles is that they're not going to be as strong as regular steel shackles. So now we're going to talk about the different types of shackles, and mainly we're going to have bow and anchor type shackles, chain shackles, and then specialty type shackles. So for the most popular types of shackles that we carry, it's going to be anchor and then bow type shackles. And the biggest difference between the two is that the anchor type shackle is going to kind of have a little bit slimmer type of bow, whereas a bow type shackle, the bow is going to be a lot wider, which is going to allow it to be side loaded in different types of rigging applications. Next up, we have chain or D shackles, which is going to be referring to the D shape that it makes, and these are mostly going to be used for chain. And the reason being is because the bow is a lot straighter, a little bit more narrow, which makes the shackle ideal for straight inline loading and pulling. Last up are going to be specialty type shackles. This one in particular is a snap shackle, and this is used for marine and sailing type applications. But if you want to learn more about specialty type shackles, I would check out our shackle category on the website. That's going to be it for today's video. Hopefully you learned something about shackles, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We've got a lot more shackle content coming your way. I'm Tyler with E-Rigging. Thanks for watching. $10, I'll come to your house. I'll balance all your shackles for you just like this. I do kids' birthday parties also. Corporate events usually. $10. And a hamburger too. With cheese.